happy Wednesday. I know I'm looking crusty as, okay. But anyway, I just woke up around, I don't know, 1 o'clock or so. It's now 3 o'clock. I'm about to brush my teeth and stuff, and then I'll be right back.
In the palace. Damn. Look at this.
Y'all, this is when Love and Hip Hop was really good. But let me get up off this real quick, y'all. This Scorpio energy, y'all already know.
All right, y'all, I'm back. I had to do a few things before I came back. I know last time we seen each other, I was brushing my teeth. It is now 6:33. Excuse me. I wasn't even really watching TV because I just finished doing like all my morning routine stuff. Y'all, I talk a lot. The same way I talk to y'all. Are y'all leaning? I talk to God. When I do my affirmations, when I pray, I talk a lot. So sometimes me and God be having like hour-long conversations. Hold on, y'all leaning. I better? Sometimes me and God be having hour-long conversations, and I literally get lost in talking to him, which I love that for myself, because if you want to talk to anybody about anything for the duration forever, it should be God. So happy hump day, you guys. I hope you guys woke up. First of all, I hope you guys slept really well last night, and that you woke up today with joy in your heart, with ease on your mind, with no pain in your body, and just with happiness, guys. Because guess what? The only thing that we literally are 100%, I can't find a word, but like the only thing that we know we can't change is death. You can change everything else in your life as long as you have life, air in your lungs, a beating heart, but you can't change death. So I have not been vlogging. Like, I have not been vlogging, y'all. I've been picking up the camera here and there, but like literally sitting, vlogging, making sure y'all come with me throughout my day, I have not been doing. The other day, I was up at like 1 a.m. and I was trying to finish editing my vlog so I could get it uploaded on Tuesday. As y'all see, there is no new upload. It will be coming, but y'all, I was sitting here and I was like really working hard, because y'all know we're used to pushing ourselves past our capacity. Something came over me, maybe it was my ancestors. Somebody came over me and said, close that goddamn laptop. And girl, she closed it and I haven't opened it since. I will get back to finish editing today because I have to get the vlog up tomorrow. But that led into me taking Tuesday off. I took a day off from it. I took a day off from adulting. And so I just want to send that same grace and that same idea to somebody else who's watching. It is okay to take a day off. I think that adulting becomes exhausting when we don't allow ourselves the space for recovery and rest. Rest is just as important as working. If anything, it's actually more important, because if you don't give yourself time to rest your brain, rest your energy, to refuel and reciprocate and get yourself back to where you need to be, if you don't just give yourself the space and the permission to rest, yeah, there we go. If you don't give yourself the space and permission to rest, you will burn yourself out, exhaust yourself, drain yourself, and turn yourself into rust faster than you think. So I really did take Tuesday off, and I'm very proud of myself, y'all. I didn't do nothing. I literally danced all day. I sung my heart out. Like, I did what I wanted. I was not worried about anything else. I let my house stay like it was. In the midst of me dancing and praising and singing, because I go through everything. I'm gonna do Jamaican music, R&B, and R&B. I'm also trying to work on calming down, y'all, because I don't know why I'm so, like, I don't know. It's still the New York in me that I'm just gonna be a mile. Like, I'm gonna be 100 miles per minute. Like, I can't help it. I'm trying to work on it, but it's in me, y'all, not on me. I'm a New Yorker through and through. I'm going, no matter where I live on this beautiful earth, when I die, I'm gonna be a New Yorker. So in the midst of me praising and dancing and stuff, oh, that's what I was saying, what type of music, I'm gonna do Jamaican music, like reggae. I'm going to do R&B music. I'm going to do some old soul music. Y'all know the songs that our parents grew us up on, raised us up on. I'm going to do praise. Like, y'all, it's gonna be a whole day and we're gonna go through all of it. If I really feel like it, I'm gonna do some suavemente besame. Y'all, I'm gonna do it all. In the midst of all of that, it started raining, and y'all know how I feel about rain. I just felt so full yesterday. I also did some Biggie and some Tupac yesterday because, listen, we love our boys. So that's what I did yesterday, and I felt really good. I did not even like write a to-do list until like 9 o'clock. I wrote the easiest, most simplest task. Like, I was supposed to write on the community tab yesterday. I didn't do it. I'm gonna write on today for you guys so that y'all could still get some of me, even though we not, you know what I'm saying, we not on it. But yes, y'all, take that day off, because if you don't take that day off, child, you're gonna be tired, girl. Something came over me with that editing, and I was just like, child, girl, she don't feel like a Delton today. Like, it's so crazy, y'all, that when I snapped back into a Delton, I was folding clothes at 4 a.m. this morning. But it felt good because I had the hours I wanted to not be an adult. And I think that we need that. And it don't always have to be a vacation. Like, I think sometimes we think we only get to rest or we only get to take time off when we're on vacation. No. Start implementing vacation days into your regular life. I tweeted that yesterday. That felt so good that I don't know if I'm going to do it one day every week. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I do know that I'm going to schedule 2 to 3 days a month. I can do that. I can just point to the calendar, circle that day, and say this is a day where we will not adult. Because we need that. Also, being an entrepreneur, you know, you don't get no time off. People think that it's so fun. I got so much to talk about, y'all, but people think that millennials are the laziest generation, which is crazy because we work so hard, okay? Being an entrepreneur is not for the weak, because there are no days off unless you take the day off. And then because you know that you work for yourself, and if you don't make the money, you don't eat, you naturally are not even gonna fully take that day off. When you work for a company, when you let somebody else dictate your money, when they give you your Saturday, your Friday, your Thursday, your Tuesday off, you off. You ain't got to think about nothing else. You don't get that luxury as an entrepreneur. But listen, I'm not complaining. I'm just speaking because I'd rather be an entrepreneur and be my own boss than work under anybody else. So it is what it is. I'm just saying that I haven't been vlogging. I have missed you guys. But I don't know, y'all. I think I was a little overwhelmed. I've been working really hard to make sure that I'm posting every 2 to 3 days, at max 4 days now. So that's a lot of editing, and that's a lot more energy, a lot more attention, a lot more work than I was doing, you know, prior. But I love it because I got to show up as, remember, we're becoming who we are, right? And so you have to show up as that person already to be that. I'm talking a lot, but hear me real quick. Y'all, remember like last week or a vlog or two ago, I talked about, I'm so dark, you guys, I'm sorry. Remember we was talking about like not knowing who you are, what's your why? Remember that whole vlog? So another thing I came up with is you can't fully understand who you are if you're constantly hanging around people who tell you who you should be, i.e. parents, friends, siblings, co-workers, like anyone who you allow to dictate how you should show up and who you should be. You're not going to know who you are. The other part of that is you're never going to know who you are if you continue to pretend to be someone in all those other areas of your life. How are you going to figure out who you are? So pay attention to that. Pay attention to how you show up, and pay attention to who requires or demands you to show up in a way that just doesn't align with you. Maybe one day it did, but it doesn't now, because the goal is to figure out what makes you happy. The goal is to figure out what makes you feel good. The goal is to figure out everything that's for you, and you can't figure out yourself if you're always allowing someone else to come in that space, right? So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I've been wanting to say that to y'all, but I told y'all I haven't been vlogging. Since we're talking right now, child, let's go ahead and finish everything that I want to talk about. Where should I start? Let's start with the tweet, y'all. All right, so yesterday I read this tweet, and y'all know I'm all for women empowerment, but I 100% realize that women, you are the problem. You are the problem. Y'all want to blame all these men, but the truth is that women have subjected themselves to the same ideology that a man thinks that they should fit in. And so if you're going to subject yourself to that and then also conform to that and then also operate in that and then also live in that, how can the man be the problem? So I'm here to empower us as women. But if I'm going to empower us, y'all know first I got to start with the truth. I'm trying to find a tweet. All right, here it is. All right, y'all. So the tweet says, girls who stay with they cheating ninjas. The bloop was the behind, okay? I don't want to curse, but the bloop was the behind. Okay, so through everything, right? What's the end goal? Hope he marries you and cheats on you for the rest of your life? Girl, I gagged because y'all, these are the thoughts that be in my head, all right? But I just don't write them on the internet. I don't write them all the time. Sometimes I say them to, you know, other people, but I don't necessarily write them. But y'all, I was so proud of her for writing that because I want to know what's tea. Why as a woman have you ever thought that the man was the prize? Why as a woman have you ever felt that you need to go through so much pain, heartache, and headache to get less than what you deserve? Why as a woman have you ever settled for what you don't deserve? I ask myself that all the time. And y'all know by talking to me, us being in each other's lives, that I'm a different type of woman. I know you can sense that. You can smell it. You can hear it. You can feel it, okay? I've always asked that from yay high when I was a little gal, all right? When me a little picnic, me a ask, why would a woman subject herself to so much madness for what's supposed to be deemed as love? I want you to free yourself from that. If you're a woman that's dealing with that, listen, I used to be so aggressive. I think I'm still slightly aggressive, but not nearly as aggressive as I was when I lived in New York. I'm going to tell y'all that straight off the top, like seriously. But I want you to think about that. What makes you think that that's what you have to deal with in order to get what you think is love? Because if a man is going to degrade you, if he's going to disrespect you, he's not going to love you. And the more that you think, well, if I just deal with it and I keep forgiving him, he's going to love me. Sis, no, he's not. What he is going to do, what you are training him to believe, is that no matter what he does to you, you're going to be there. Aren't you worth more than that? Aren't you worth more than that? Now, let's go ahead and pivot to why I started there in the first place. So, y'all know that this administration is trying to take us all the way to Handmaid's Tale in 1983. No, not even, because women had a little bit more. So forget 1983. We're going to do 1919. We're going to do 1903 is what this administration is trying to take us as women back to. Specifically women, black women, but it's going to affect all women, okay? So y'all know that they undid Roe versus Wade, right? If you don't know that, let me tell you that Roe versus Wade is where the woman has the right to choose if she wants an abortion or not. And so many states have taken that off the, that's not an option anymore. And also on top of that, what they did is they started I think it's conception, because at first it was the heartbeat, right? But now all the way to conception. I think I'm right, you guys. Is like if you try to get an abortion, girl, they clinking you up. They locking you up. They locking the doctor up. They burning down the area, the building that allowed you to even think you had an abortion, i.e. Planned Parenthood, which Planned Parenthood offers a whole array of services. Abortions is just one of them, just FYI. However, y'all, last night I'm watching MSNBC, because y'all know I love to watch some shows on there. I told y'all I was real hurt about them firing my favorite news anchor, which was Joy Reid, but I do still have some people that I like. So I turned into my girl Stephanie last night. Y'all, it's not funny, because this is our life. Y'all, this administration has come up with baby bonuses. Yes, you heard me right. They are now offering women $5,000 to persuade you to have more babies, because they feel that a woman's job is to have babies and be in the home. So they feel if they can persuade you to have more babies, then we will get ourselves back in order and get right back in our role. Yes, God. So now they're going to pay you to have more babies, and already took away Roe versus Wade so that you can get rid of that baby if you decide you don't want it. What in the Handmaid's Tale is, if you ain't watched Handmaid's Tale, you need to go watch it. It's on Hulu. What in the Handmaid's Tale is going on in this goddamn country, y'all? Like, what is going on? I don't know about you, but I have no desire to live the life of what my great-great-great-great-grandmother lived. I have no desire to even live the life of what my mama lived. And so to realize that that's where we are, and that's what y'all neighbors, not my neighbors, that's what y'all neighbors voted for. It's like, what the, why would you vote to put somebody else in control of you? And I just want to say this part too, because I feel it. However, I realize that living in the South, that's really the mindset. That a woman has a role and she needs to stay there. I see it all across the board. I hear it from like my cousins. I heard it from my grandfather. The women even subscribe to that. Y'all up north, we don't have no role. The role is what we want to make it. We are the breadwinners. We are the controllers. We do what we got to do. And so it's kind of like, you gonna let somebody own your womb? The womb that you gotta carry for the rest of your life? The womb that you gotta clean out every 27 to some women are 30, day cycles? That womb that you gotta take care of? The one you gotta make sure that if you touch the wrong things or smell the wrong thing, your pH balance gonna be off? You gonna let a man control that womb? I'm gonna let y'all have it. All right, I got one more thing to talk about because we on 20 minutes just that quick. So another thing that I have been dealing with, y'all, is the discipline of not hitting up a person or people that you know don't deserve a space in your life. First of all, how do I be talking and it be 20 minutes that quick? Because I feel like that was like 8 minutes, 10 minutes. That's something that is not discussed enough. The discipline that it takes to not hit that person up. Because when you come into, I was gonna say love, or you care about a person, you really create space for them in your life. Even when they sometimes don't act right, not that they disrespect you, but that they don't act like you want them to act. And if you've had that anywhere else in your life, in your parents, in any other relationships with friends, family, or whoever, that trauma, I'm trying to find the right word, y'all. That trauma can be justified, and once you justify, you can live with it. And so the discipline of not hitting a person up who only heightens your trauma is so hard, because you kind of are like, well, maybe they're not doing something so bad, but the truth is, if they make your trauma come back boom boom in your face, you got to stay away from them. And so that's some discipline I'm trying to work on, because I'm a human like everybody else. I know I come off, whatever. But I have people in my life that probably don't deserve a space in my life. But I don't quite feel like they did anything super wrong to not be in my life. But as I'm saying this right now, I'm realizing, girl, no. Right. So we're going to work on that too. Work on a discipline of it's not even necessarily like having that person around you. It's the desire that you want to hit up that person. That's what I'm talking about. Because I'm not around the person, but sometimes they creep in my head. And I have to always pray to God. I say, God, if that person is supposed to be in my life, then you will deliver them to me. And if they're not supposed to be in my life, then you will continue to keep them away from me. But yeah, we got to work on that discipline. They always talk about discipline, of showing up, discipline. But you got to have discipline of not allowing a person space, time, or any of that out of your life if that person is just not like, they just, you know what I'm saying? Because my trauma is that I'm such a strong entity that I deal with abandonment like nobody else, right? That is one of my traumas, abandonment, because my father abandoned me, my mother abandoned me, and I started to abandon myself and others, right? And so there's a person in my life who, it's not quite abandonment, but the truth is the person don't want to be there. I'm telling y'all all the tea, but the truth is the person really don't want to be there in the way that I'm asking the person to be there. They want more than they can get. And so their solution to it is just stay away from me, which I have no qualms with that. But when that person creep up in my head, I be like, come over here, I want to talk to you. Y'all also know I'm a Scorpio, so we're possessive as hell. So, and that person is a fixed sign. So Anyways, y'all, I'm so happy to be back talking to y'all. Everything that I'm saying just continues to reassure me that the work that I am doing, the purpose that I feel God has placed me and my entity on this earth is exactly, I'm right. I'm in the right direction. So again, we're gonna work on all of that. Basketball is in playoff right now, and y'all know I love me some basketball. Okay, so basketball is about to start in a few minutes. But I do want to do some things because like the first game I want to watch, the second game I don't really care about, and the third game is my game. So y'all, I'm so proud of myself. I woke up, like I told y'all, at like 12 something, 1 o'clock, and I have been putting on my to-do list every day to stretch and meditate. And I've been saying that I can't find the time because she's so busy, I can't find the time to meditate for 10 minutes. Like, girl, who is that busy? Who is that damn busy? So today I went ahead and made that happen. Here we go, getting hot again. Y'all, I do want to send this camera in. Whenever I do get a chance, I'm going to send it in because seriously, every 20 minutes, this joint is hot. And now it's about to shut off again. And I don't understand it. Like, it's pissing me and my homegirls off. But today, before she shut off, I finally made myself do some bed yoga. It felt so good. All the cracks, girl, all the cracks that were happening sounded like music to my ears. And I did meditate for 10 minutes. It went by so quick, I didn't even realize it. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. I hope that everyone slept well. I hope that everyone woke up in good energy, and I hope that you're ready to have the Saturday, the weekend that you deserve to have. Y'all, don't forget to take some time for yourself. Do some self-care. Self-care is not always masks and pedicures, manicures, waxes, massages. It's not always those things, although those things feel amazing. Sometimes self-care is a brain dump. Sometimes self-care is reading a book. Sometimes self-care is praying. Self-care is always praying, y'all. Y'all know better. But do something for yourself today. Something that you wanted to do Monday through Friday that you kept claiming you ain't have the time to do because you was working, feeding them churn, cleaning that house. If you in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? All that. Today is the day to get it done. So I'm not going to stop talking because we got a lot to do. I also do want to say, y'all, I'm sorry. I never came back. The last time we talked was Wednesday. I didn't come back Wednesday. I didn't come back Thursday, Friday. Y'all just heard me say happy Saturday, so I'm back. I also want to say, girl, your girl failed. But that's okay. I still held my head high because falling and failing is a part of life. That's a part of getting better. So remember I was talking to y'all about the discipline of not hitting up somebody. Well, I hit up the person, but they didn't respond, which I knew they wouldn't respond anyway, so that was kind of like my little safe haven. And so y'all, I'm just gonna do better for myself because I deserve better, and I'm just gonna block the person because what the hell? What the helly? I'm not even that girl. Like, I'm not even that girl. So I have this bottle of water right here that I want to try. It is Kirkland Signature Anodized alkaline water. It has a pH balance of 9.5, which is amazing. This is what the bottle looks like. So the liter is 1 full liter. Y'all, I really want to level up my water, right? Like, I hydrate myself. I genuinely drink a gallon of water a day, but it's also about what type of water you drink. And alkaline water is great water for you. So I want to try it. Let's see what it's hitting for. Let's see what it's hitting for, y'all, because I do have brands of water that I do want to purchase. I just haven't got to the store that I want. Y'all know I'm a Sam's Club girly, and so before I go buying bottles at any of these regular stores, I want to go to Sam's Club so I can get it in bulk. So whenever we do make it to Sam's Club, you guys will see what type of water it is that I really want to drink. But for now, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this, girl. Y'all know I gotta smell everything. Oh. Y'all, I don't know if I thought it was gonna have a different taste. I don't know what I thought, but y'all, it's literally just water. So kudos to that, because baby, alkaline water is very good for us, y'all. And as a woman, you know we always need stuff helping us with our pH balance, because girl, I'm telling you, you sneeze the wrong way, your pH balance is off, okay? And it's good to put things into your body, you know, your eating, your nutrients and all that help you stay where you need to be on that pH balance. Girl, that scale right there. That scale right there is what we always got to make sure that we are staying with. Now, neutral is good. That's number 7. But alkaline is even better. So, y'all, I did finish the vlog last night. I'm going to upload it tomorrow. So, it's going to be uploaded on Sunday. I don't know why I was dragging that vlog, y'all, but honestly, that vlog is a lot of yapping. It was one of those weeks where I wasn't really being as productive as I wanted to, but I was just chatting. And you know, sometimes chatting is good. So yeah, I just wanted to try that water with you guys. I will be right back so that we can get the rest of our day started. But happy Sunday. I hope Sunday, not yet. Happy Saturday. Like I said, I hope that everybody's feeling good. And if you're not feeling good, y'all know what my motto is. If you're not feeling good, find a way to make yourself feel better. But don't be out there looking for somebody else to make you feel better. Don't be out there messing up somebody else's day because you're not having a good day. Whatever is going on within you, work on it within you. All right, y'all. I finally made my concoction. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It smells so good. So the banana, the 2 oils, the egg. What else did I put in here, y'all? Conditioner, honey. Y'all know all the stuff I showed y'all on the counter. So we're about to apply it to my hair. I finally combed out all of my hair, y'all. Finally, it's been basketball all day. So I was like dragging it, but we should be all combed out. We have some pretty good length. Let me see. We have some pretty good length, y'all. Y'all, no lie, I've never struggled with edges, but y'all see this right here? Hold on. What you think, sis? Is that edges? Like, I have never struggled with my edges. I'm gonna be real sad, girl, because look, everywhere else I'm pretty good. And I don't do, y'all know I don't do a lot of stuff. Anyway, enough chatting, yapping. Let's go ahead and apply this because I have so much other stuff to do. I still have to do laundry. I still need to, girl, too much, okay? Too much, sis. So I'm just gonna put this around my neck for any droppage. Got a little hand towel. So we just gonna, boom, put that like that. And I always start in the back because you gotta know where your hair is the thickest at, and mine is the back and the crown. My front is not that thick, but all right, let's get to applying this. I really love applying this, y'all. The problem is always trying to make sure I have enough because I be drowning. You hear me? Y'all, I wish I could smell it. It smells so, I wouldn't eat it, but it smells so good. Don't be talking about the hair under my arms because I haven't shaved yet, okay? I haven't been outside, y'all, so I haven't shaved. I know that that's like whatever, but I'm saying if I've been the only one in the house looking at myself, y'all know how it gets sometimes when you just don't feel like doing certain things. So all I'll do is just section off my hair. I don't even try to make sure they're small sections. I just section them off and I just apply it because we're not gonna make the job harder than it has to be, all right? I'm so proud of myself, y'all, for finally getting this done because y'all know all about it. Y'all watched last week's vlog, how I just could not get up and get it done. I'm too lazy to go get another, and that's hurting my chin, so you got to come down here with it, okay? Too lazy to go get another, what you call it, but sometime I could start like this. Just apply it, y'all, and that's it. I don't have any mirror to see the back. So we working strictly off faith, like we always should be. Okay. Oh, it feels so good, y'all. I know my hair is dry. Drier than the lips of a smoker. See, that's my problem, y'all. I be saying stuff in my head and trying not to say it out my mouth. In some type of way, it still finds its way out my mouth. I'm trying not to make a mess too, y'all. So I'm probably not gonna get y'all a lot of different angles. I'm sorry about that. But this stuff is messy, honey. And I'm not trying to have to clean up my whole bathroom when I'm done. A little light cleaning, no problem. Y'all, I think somebody moved in downstairs or somebody lived downstairs, y'all. They've been killing me with these cigarettes all fucking day. See, I just dropped some on the floor. All day I have not been able to open my windows because the cigarette smoke has just been coming in. And I don't care what you say, argue with somebody else. Cigarettes, they fucking stink. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that, y'all, but they do. Like, who would 100% literally say I'm making my money to go buy these? Like, count me out, Pookie. Look at them curls, y'all. I know y'all can't see it too close, cause yeah. How has y'all day been? Hope y'all been having a really good day. And if you haven't gotten all the things you want, if you was able to at least relax, y'all, that's so important. We forget how important relaxing is, because I know every minute counts. So much to do every day of your life. So sometimes you don't feel like you have the right to relax, but I'm telling you, you do. You have the right. Y'all, look at them curls. All right, guys. My bad. All right, guys, I'm done. So look at my curls. This is what it looks like, y'all. I'm so upset. Not really, but like, I thought I made enough. Cause, oh. Sorry, y'all. My bad. I thought I put y'all down. I thought the legs were steady. I thought I made enough, but obviously I didn't. I like it to be super, super saturated. But we just got to deal with this now. I don't have any caps. If I had shower caps, I would use that. But I don't. I only have this. I was trying to decide, do I want to clip it up or just let it be free? At this point, y'all, I'm going to just let it be free. Put that on it. Like that. I think all my hair is in it. And then can't find another clip, so I'm just gonna clip it like this. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that, y'all, and let it stay on for about an hour, and then I'm gonna jump in the shower to wash it out. So I will see you guys then. Now I have to clean up my bathroom because it didn't make a crazy mess, but I mean, y'all know it was falling everything. All right, y'all. Hey y'all, so it's 2:30 in the morning and I just got done cooking mac and cheese, some creamy spinach, and frying a pork chop. The creamy spinach is my first time trying this recipe. I love creamy spinach, so we're gonna see what that hit for. I know, y'all, this is not gonna give me that summer body. This is not gonna give me that summer body, but I had a very emotional day today, so I'm just eating this soul food so I can feel better. We'll talk about the emotional day when I get done eating, but right now I'm just gonna eat this and watch me an episode of White Lotus, and I'll be back, y'all. I need this right now, so give me some grace, okay? Okay. Y'all, the way I inhaled that plate was barbaric. Oh my god, you guys, it was so good. Like, oh my god, y'all, it was so good. Nah, seriously, y'all. I scarfed that food down so quick that I want to be ashamed of myself, but ain't no shame in my game. That joint was so good, y'all. That pork chop, I season that joint like I am Gordon Ramsay's niece. Which y'all know I can cook, but you get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when I cook, I surprise myself. But y'all, it was so good. Now, y'all know normally I do not be eating like this. But like I said, I had a very emotional day, so I just wanted some food to, you know, food makes you feel better. Food is not my vice, but food makes you feel better. My vice is literally crashing out. We're gonna get into that, but I hadn't ate a lot today. I cried a lot today. Well, yesterday now, because it's Monday. So I spent like most of my day in like a little mood Sunday. So that was gonna be Sunday dinner anyway. Creamy spinach, macaroni and cheese, and pork chops. But I just, like, I'm telling y'all, I never got to make it. But I was like, you know what? I still want it. I'm still craving it. And I know if I eat, I'm gonna feel better. So, like I said, I should be ashamed. But ain't no shame in my game. Plus, that was literally like the first meal that I ate. Cause I'm trying to think, did I eat breakfast yesterday? I don't think so. All right, y'all, so I know y'all want to know when I crashed out, how I crashed out, and how I came back to where I am. So while we chit chat about that really quick, let's try one of these lollipops. Y'all, which one should we try? Matter of fact, I already made a decision. Let's try this one. Let's try the crispy apple. The other one I have is cream soda, but I'm not really feeling cream soda right now. I'm not really feeling cream soda right now, y'all. She's feeling apple. Y'all know I ordered my ice. Y'all, at this point, I don't even drink it no more, worrying about if it's sweet. I literally just want to taste the taste of what it is, because so far we've tried what, like 3 or 4 of them already, and they're all sweet. So I just want to see what they did with this apple. Y'all know this is the prebiotics botanical, I think that's how you say that, the plant fiber. It's just a really healthy alternative to supposed to be soda, but this joint say 5 grams of sugar per can. That's why it's so sweet. That's too much, y'all. So how is this a healthy alternative? 50 calories in this one can. How is 5 grams a healthy alternative to soda? Now, I'm sure there are more grams than that in regular soda, but still. Okay, y'all, let's pour her up. Hold on. It's a little strong. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, me rushing because I want to chit chat and drink this. I forgot to rinse off the can. Like, I don't care if nothing is in my house. I always rinse everything off, and I'm kind of PMO, pissed me off right now. That I did not rinse off the type of this can, but God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. That's what we used to say when we was young and we dropped something. Even with the 5 second rule. God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. I mean, I was made of dirt. The best dirt that you can find. Let me stop. But the best dirt you can find, for real. All right, y'all. Let's pour her up. Cheers. actually. Let me stop playing and put us back on eye level. All right, y'all, cheers. Let's see what this first taste is hitting like. It tastes good, right? Because obviously the apple, but y'all, they just be too sweet for me. And I say that every time we drink one, but I still keep drinking it. That's the human. But no lie, out of all of them that we have tested and tried so far, this might be the one that I like the most. This crisp apple, because I love apple, y'all. I love apple with peanut butter. It's like, I love apples. So this might be the one when I do stack up the fridge that I might get the most of. The ginger ale one was kind of okay too. Okay, the ginger ale one was kind of okay too, but like I said, they all sweet. But this one, I can mess with her. All right, y'all, so let's talk about this crash out. So y'all know last night we finally put the treatment on our hair. I did wash my hair. We about to get into that. Y'all, why y'all didn't tell me I forgot the mayo? After all that we talked about in last vlog about needing all the ingredients, I legit forgot the mayo. I like rushing and doing too much. So I did not wash out my treatment until 5 a.m. What time did we put it in, y'all? I think we put it in between 10 and 12, something like that. I know it was in for a minute. So 5 a.m. I decide I'm about to hop in the shower, rinse out my hair, take a good old shower, you know what I'm saying? All that good, right? Y'all, tell me why the drain in my shower was so clogged up, right? Like, okay, every time you wash, there's gonna be some hair. But I didn't assume that it was that much hair that it would clog up the drain that bad. Y'all, I got in there, by the time I washed my hair once, just like washing out the product, the tub started what's that, clogging. It started like filling up. So I'm like, all right, let me hurry up, right? But you know, when you washing your hair, I don't know about how y'all like to wash your hair, but I like to wash like 2 or 3 times. One, because I'm washing first the stuff out. The second wash is the good wash for my hair. The third wash is the real, you know what I'm saying? So like 2 or 3 times. So now I'm on wash number 2 and I'm sitting here, y'all, and I'm literally standing in a river. So that gets me upset because I'm like, all I wanted to do was wash out my hair, y'all. And then I started thinking, and that's the worst thing you can do, or the worst thing you should do when you're already not in a good headspace, is start to think about all the things that it's not sitting well with you anywhere in your life. That's the worst thing. So now I'm in that mood. I'm already like, oh my God, I'm standing in the river. I do not want this stuff to overflow. Babe was asleep. It was 5 a.m. in the morning. Nobody had time for all that work. But now I'm like, wait, I'm not going to be able to wash my body because remember, it's filling up. And it's not a tub. I'll show y'all like the little bit of the shower. It's a standing shower, so it's not enough space for it to fill up. Like literally, it's that much space, y'all. Literally. So if that fills up, we done for. I did all my washings with the shampoo, but now I have to put conditioner, and I also have to wash my body. So I'm already like, well, I'm not going to be able to wash out my conditioner, nor am I going to be able to take as many, like, you know, soapings as I would like, because it's getting filled up or it's filling up. Y'all, all I know is after that, everything just went ping. And y'all know I'm a water baby, so getting in my emotions is just not good for me. Okay, my big three are Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Sun, Libra rising, and Leo moon. Y'all, this girl can't take emotions. Like, that Scorpio, and I have 2 fixed signs, y'all, in my big 3. So that Scorpio and that Leo be ready to knock something more. That's how I be feeling. But the Libra in me is so passive aggressive. Like, the Libra in me is always like, okay, I can deal with this, I can deal with this. And then as soon as something happens where I feel like too much has compounded on me, or too much is on me, y'all, then she ready to go too. Because one thing about Libras, they're passive aggressive, but don't forget the passive and then the aggression. That's how Libras show up. Libras will deal with a lot. They will accept a lot. They will put themselves on the back burner. They will always show up for those that they love. But like I said, once that is trampled on top of them, girl, they so close to Scorpios. How y'all think that they don't have attitude problems? But anyways, so now I'm in there and I'm like, all right, forget it. I'm just gonna wash one time. As long as I wash my body, which, come on, y'all know me. So as long as I wash, and then I'm just gonna have to rinse my hair out in the sink, which I did not want to, but I couldn't, y'all, I could not wash my hair out in the shower. So like I said, everything just started going down, y'all. My wash rag started falling in the mess. Then the top to my the pump top to my what you call that, y'all, my face wash fell off and fell in it, because you know we at the bottom of the face wash container. What? We're at the bottom of the face wash container. Between the New York in me, my lips, my tongue, how fast my brain be moving, it just be too much. So we was, you know what I'm saying, we was beating her. Y'all know how we do. So that's why the nozzle was out of the bottle in the first place. So this is 5 o'clock in the morning that I am housing all of this emotion and just thinking, like I said, and doing too much. So when I got off the shower, y'all, I was through. Okay, I was through. Like, I had an attitude with the world. I really did. And I'm also PMSing, so y'all already know exactly. So I was just through. So then I started crashing out, and then eventually I guess I crashed myself to sleep. Just like a child, like a baby. You know how when a baby throw a tantrum and they do too much and they be like, just let them do it, they'll fall asleep. Y'all, that was literally me. Y'all, that was literally me this morning, or yesterday morning now. But the silver lining, the good part about that, y'all, was that I was able to finish uploading my vlog and get it out. So the vlog is now uploaded, y'all, so go watch it. It is called One of Those Weeks. So just go watch it, enjoy, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think about it. And also, that's another thing that be getting me too, y'all. I told y'all that I am really working on my time management. So it takes anywhere, no exaggeration, from 6 to 9 hours for me to upload my vlogs. It takes 3 hours if they're 30-minute vlogs. So that's always something that gets me too, because I don't want to be having to upload my vlog at 5 a.m. because that's too much, when, especially on upload days. If my upload days are Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, y'all know how we do, and Friday, then I need to upload on Saturday, I need to upload on Thursday, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot be putting my vlog just to upload on the day when I'm trying to have it published. That's just going to constantly make me feel like I gotta rush and I'm behind. So I was happy about that. I did take that. But that crash out this morning, vicious. I haven't had one like that in a long time, you guys. Like, I've literally been choosing better for myself. And so as soon as my emotions come, I'll be like, whatever you feel is what you feel. I'm not saying that I suppress them and I don't embrace them. I'm saying that I don't allow them to control me. And so for that one to control me to the extent of what she did, like, I was disappointed in myself. I know I'm a human. I deserve grace. Don't be too hard on myself. But y'all know me, okay? So that's still something that I'm working through. And last but not least, because y'all know that I always like to finish with a positive. So I realized that one of the things that I was really in my feels about is just how I feel I'm treated, right? Like, I feel like I don't get a lot of consideration. I don't get a lot of compassion. Like, I guess I just always look like I got it together, the strong friend. And so I'm tired of that, y'all, because I've been dealing with that my entire life, and it's enough already. But in true fashion, y'all know what it is. Whatever you are really struggling with internally, is what comes out externally. And so people only treat me, whether it's right or wrong, that's not the point here. People only treat me with the way of how I look like I show up. And I do show up like she's well. I do show up like she's fine. She's a Scorpio. She's never gonna let nobody see her sweat. And I have this in my head where you don't need to see me sweat to ask me how I'm doing. But I guess for some humans, if they don't see you crumbling, cracking, falling apart like Humpty Dumpty on that great ass wall, then they don't recognize that you as a human too need, like, I don't know how to say this, you as a human too need that type of energy and care and softness. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, you are right, basically. And it's like, just, oh, that's what it is. Just because I don't always look like I'm falling apart doesn't mean that some days I'm not falling apart. Like, I fall apart. I just have a very good face while I fall apart. That's the only way I know how to say it. So yeah, that crash out was whack. Happy we on to something better. And by me just calming down, crying, and doing all that, that was me giving myself the grace that I need. And y'all know I'm not afraid to cry. I'm a water baby. Again, we cry. I believe literally that's what keeps water baby so strong, is that we are not afraid of our emotions. Now, our emotions can be dangerous, but we're not afraid of them. Oh, last but not least, y'all, I did finish that 1 bottle of water that we tried yesterday, I think it was. The alkaline water. I told y'all it was good, but I just want to come back and reiterate that it was good. So, thank you guys so much for talking to me. I feel so much better now. I'm about to clean. Hey y'all, happy Monday. I hope that everyone slept well and you're feeling good and you're feeling courageous and you're enthusiastic about what this new week has to bring or has in store for you. Remember that the week is what you make it. So as long as you get up and you show up every day, that's all you can ask for sometime, y'all. All right, so y'all know we was up real late last night. Y'all, I was up until like 6:30 in the morning and then I crashed. I know, crazy. I woke up at 9:30, so like 3 hours later. And I had a little too, we'll talk about that in a few. And then I started praying and stuff. And child, I guess I fell back to sleep. Girl, it is 2 o'clock now. So, I'm just officially getting out of bed. And I'm about to brush my teeth and stuff, y'all. And then I will be right back. Hey y'all, sorry, I'm just coming back. Like, it's a lot of hours later. It's like 7:30. Once I got done brushing my teeth, I got dressed, and I just been running ever since. So yeah, where did we leave off? So let's start the finish from yesterday. So yes, after I finished cleaning the kitchen, y'all know the camera shut off. So that's why I didn't get to come back last night. But after I did finish cleaning the kitchen, I just crashed and went to sleep. Yeah, I think I might have fixed the camera. The only issue that was with the camera was that when it got to a certain temperature, it shut off. And so it said if you turn it from standard to high, the camera will still the camera will still be hot, but it won't shut off. So we're gonna test it out. What else? Oh, that Olipop, yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a 9.5. Y'all, I even drink it without ice, so you know it had to be good, because I can't drink any of them without ice. I think I was also telling you guys about the water. If I said it already, I'm repeating myself, but basically the water was decent, but I just don't think I'm gonna drink that brand. But I would accept that brand if that's all I could find, right? What else? Oh y'all, I finally made me some new scrub. I didn't have some for like a week, so we made it last night. Well, I made it last night, sorry y'all. And this week's fragrance is can y'all see it? How you pronounce this, y'all? I know how to pronounce it, but I can't right now. But y'all know. Last time I made it, we made it with cinnamon. This time we made it with... Guys, I know it's tea, but I swear right now, I can't even pronounce it. The other fragrance that I was thinking about putting in it was rosemary. I feel like it's focused, but it's dark, but y'all can see rosemary. Anyway, rosemary, y'all. So I'm happy to have that back because I didn't have my scrub for about a week, 2 weeks really, and my hands are doing really good, y'all. But y'all know I love my scrub. Y'all know that it's sugar, coconut oil, olive oil, pieces of aloe in it, and just a fragrance, a few drops of whatever essential oil you want to use. So y'all, what else? Because I've really been running. I still need to change my sheets, fold these clothes. The basketball game is starting right now. I'm washing clothes right now. I'm about to fry up another piece of pork chop in like the next 40 minutes. Y'all, first of all, that piece of, I wish that we could eat together. Maybe I need to do that. We need to eat together because that pork chop last night, it was given that my great grandmother fried that joint up. And y'all, I got it that crispy, not even frying it in a skillet. Come on, don't play with her. Don't play with her. Chef Tessie is who she could be, but you know I wear a lot of hats, so I just let that one be what it is. But how did I get that crisp? Not even in a skillet, because you know the best thing to fry in is a skillet, right? Oh, so y'all, let's just talk about the attitude and the crash out again really quick. So y'all know I had my crash out Sunday, and I was telling y'all about it. I want to give you guys advice. I think that everybody's talking about don't crash out, but hear me, y'all. I think that you should just crash out in a healthy way. I think you should crash out in prayer. I think you should crash out in your journal. I think if you need to close yourself up in your room, crash out there. I don't think you should crash out on a person. And I don't think you should crash out, I don't think you should crash out, you know, like out in public. I'm just giving my advice because y'all, every single time that I crash out, I feel so much better. It's like whatever is pent up in me, it just needs to be released. And every time that I crash out, I cry. It's like a good purge. And after I purge, I always wake back up. Like today, I'm in such a good mood. But I know if I wouldn't have crashed out yesterday and I would have tried to suppress it, hold on to it, act like it wasn't there, I wouldn't be in this good mood that I am today. So sis, crash out when you need to. Don't worry about what nobody think about you, because your crash out is helping your mental health and it's helping your sanity. Just make sure you crash out in what they would call a control setting. Journal, prayer. Y'all see I didn't even say crash out with a friend, because I think you need to watch out what you tell people. And I think that yes, it's great to have somebody to be there for you. Yes, it's great to know that somebody will allow you and will allow you to vent and lend you their ear and their time. But I also think people remember everything that you say. And so sometimes I don't think we always need to vent especially in like detail to detail to detail. I had somebody that was talking to me yesterday, and all I really said was I was in my feelings, you know, I didn't have a good day, and that was it. And that person was still able to give me the compassion, still able to be there for me without me going into details. And that person also didn't ask for details. They really just was giving me care, giving me hugs. And so sometimes I think that's like the way that we need to crash out. Okay. Attitude, y'all. I woke up today with an attitude, a slight one, because I'm just learning so much about myself, y'all. Pay attention to how you operate, for real. Pay attention to how you show up, because what you may think you're doing that's great can one day come back and be like a snake bite, and that joint is gonna sting. And so I'm just really realizing that I've placed a lot of people in front of me. I've always made sure that everybody else was well, and now y'all know I told y'all this yesterday, it's like I gave too much of myself. And now it just always looks like she's gonna be all right, she can handle it, she can hold it down, which I can, because God is my homie and my best friend. But still, as a human, you know, it doesn't feel good. So I just like woke up like, yo, I'm always making sure everybody else is set, and I don't get that back, y'all. I don't get that back. All right, another thing that had me kind of attitude-ish, okay, I know y'all done seen this post because it's viral at this point. of the people purchasing the barn on the plantation and turning it into a gym. Nobody can make that make sense to me. Nobody. I cannot understand why anybody would want to cohabitate. I can't understand why anybody would want to play on those grounds. I'm not, yeah, no. I mean, no, it's giving a hell no. Like, and I'm seeing people, us, y'all, I'm seeing us, black people, literally not 100% defend it, but find some justification in it. And I'm just like, there's no justification for playing on a plantation. There's no justification for getting married on a plantation. There's no justification for living on a plantation. There's no justification for the plantation. The only thing that needs to happen on a plantation, honestly, is that they need to be broke away and, you know, like demolished and shit. Excuse my French, but they need to be demolished. Anything else that is anything else, it's a hell nah for me. And so it's just really sad that we cannot honor our legacy. We cannot honor our ancestors in a way that's different than being on a plantation. Another thing, y'all, real quick, I know I said this before. Another thing that I found out, and y'all can leave a comment down below if y'all know this to be true, because y'all know I didn't grow up in the South. I grew up in the North. Child, they was taking y'all to field trips on a plantation. Girl, you said what? They was taking y'all on field trips to the plantation. I cannot. I am flabbergasted. I am disgusted. I am disturbed. I am disappointed. Y'all, I can keep going if y'all want me to, but I'm not. That's bona fide crazy, honey. Why would anybody need to go on a field trip to a plantation? What we learning? What per se are we gaining? What knowledge are we receiving? What are we doing? Because to me, that just feels like reintroduction to trauma. I can't even imagine standing on a plantation knowing what my people have been through. I can't even imagine wanting to be living on anything, a street that says Plantation Way, Plantation Drive. If it got plantation in it, baby, I ain't there. I think this is really sad for us, y'all. And I think it speaks to the volumes of why we as the black community cannot come together. We can't, because that don't make no damn sense. And I be going in my head, I'm like, okay, y'all know how when you go on a field trip, they send consent forms and stuff. So you mean to tell me that the parents, if they sent it, you mean to tell me that the parents was reading the consent form that says, we're gonna take your child to such and such and such plantation, and you signed your name on that goddamn dotted line? I hope that the ancestors come and snatch every fucking fiber, I'm sorry y'all, out your motherfucking skull, because that is just crazy. We literally continue to reintroduce ourselves to the trauma and then want somebody else to care about our trauma. It don't work like that, y'all. We gotta take care of ourselves and care about ourselves more. That's how it works. So for anybody that is finding justification in this plantation bullshit, I'm cursing a lot, so I'm probably gonna have to mute. It's given, God bless you, and I hope that the ancestors two-piece you. I hope that the ancestors put feet, toes, and everything else on you. I hope that the ancestors drag you through every bit of path that they had to walk through while they was being beaten, raped, slaughtered, abused, starved. I do. I hope that the ancestors put hands, feet, and everything else on you, because I think that that's crazy. I think that that's crazy. It's like, we're so disconnected from our history, from what we had to go through, that we subscribe to doing the same dumb that they do. And then we try to justify it. Last point, one of the, because I get all my information from Twitter. So one of the comments underneath the post basically said, listen, I'm 50-50. Listen, open mind, I read it. I don't agree, but I read it, right? Because we can agree to disagree. That's what it is being humans. That's what it is being an adult. So she basically said, I'm 50-50 because I feel like if it's going to be purchased by people of color and they're thriving people of color and they're going to do something good with it, then okay. But I also understand the historical hurt and trauma and stuff that goes with it. And it's kind of like, sis, your first thought and your second thought is complete contradiction. I don't care if you blacker than black and you throw a big ass like block party on a plantation, it's not for us. It's not for us. Like, you can't get me. You can't pay me. You cannot manipulate me in any way, like short form or any form, to go be on a plantation. I'm just not, y'all are not understanding it, okay? Maybe it's my northern brain, I don't know, but it's really sad that that's something that y'all think is okay. If they could afford to turn the barn on the plantation into a gym, then they could have afforded to break ground and build them a gym from the girl, they had the goddamn slave house in the background. What kind of weird is that? The slave house in the background. Y'all, this is why sometimes I can't pick up my phone, because I'm just not understanding it. And it's crazy because the same people who are justifying it have a problem with Trump being in office. They all align. Because of your mindset, even if you didn't vote for him, because of your mindset is why a crazy person is running our country right now. That's why. I'm gonna let y'all have it. Because I can't do it, nor do I want to do it, nor am I going to do it. But that it really just hurt me to my soul, because I feel like, how can you be so lost that that's okay? You know, just thinking about the heinous life that they allow. Not allowed. Girl, they ain't allowed. The heinous life that they made our people live just should make you ward that off. You know, you should just not even want to be next to it. You like, so yeah, that was why I had like a little tube. I didn't get the Plantation tube. Well, I already had the Plantation tube, to be honest with you, because I seen it a few days ago. I just hadn't came and talked to y'all. Oh, and last but not least, y'all, this is real funny. Do y'all know the song Woman to Woman by Shirley Brown? Girl, my mom used to listen to that song when I was young, okay? And I like was young, so I wasn't really listening to the lyrics, but I used to snap, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. Girl, as an adult, I feel like Shirley is the auntie you don't want to be around. Because Shirley literally called that woman and said, I pay his car note. The clothes that he's wearing, I purchase. This and this and this, I brought for it. Shirley, is he your man or is he your child? Like, why was you calling that woman to tell that woman that you want your bill back? That's the reason why we got to the place of where we are now, where as women, we think that it's important, or we think it's a part, I guess, of the journey to deal with men who are childish, to deal with men who have no ambition, to deal with men who put you through the struggle. Because I'm not understanding that, Shirley. If you did all that for that man, and that man still decided to go cheat on you, why the hell would you even want him back? He disrespected you and ran your pockets dry. Like, girl, but I do love the song. But every time I listen to the song, y'all, when she be like, will you do the same thing? I be like, hell no. Hell no, Shirley. Hell no. I'd rather be alone and sane and fine and paid than be with a man who is stressing me, making me look like, y'all remember when SpongeBob? Y'all remember when SpongeBob? I'm sorry, y'all remember when SpongeBob didn't have no water? Like when he went into Sandy's little like thing, and because he didn't have no air, I think that's the episode, it's a few of them, but because he didn't have no air or whatever, like he really shriveled up and was looking crazy. And it's not giving that for me. It's not giving that. And I've always been like that since I was young. Like, it's not giving struggle love for me. It's giving, yes, people have to grow. Yes, people have to acknowledge and become self-aware. But I also said to myself, Shirley, not only did he cheat on you, use the clothes, wear the clothes. Not only did he cheat on you, Shirley, wear the clothes that you brought to this woman's house. Sleep with this woman. But girl, he didn't even have the dignity or respect to make sure that whatever her number, whatever piece of paper, he didn't even have the dignity and respect for you to take it out his pocket. He left it in his pocket while you, knowing that you do laundry and check the pockets. Girl, Anyways, I'm really having a great day, y'all. I'm about to make this bed and fold these clothes. My game comes on at 9:30, so I'm trying to be done with a decent amount of stuff by 9:30. Oh yeah, do y'all still burn your hair? Cause I burned my hair today. That joint was stinking, but I don't know. That's just a little black folk thing that we do. And yes, y'all. I also was, what is this, soaking my hair stuff. It had bubbles and stuff, but now it's subsided. I just put dish detergent in it, baking soda and vinegar to give it a real good clean. So I'm gonna wash that in a few minutes. All right, y'all. But yes, y'all, that has been my day. I noticed that yesterday I didn't even read my devotional prayer. And whenever I have a day that takes me and disconnects me and distance me that far from God, it's never a good day. So y'all, my nails are breaking so bad. They're so brittle from me washing my hands. And yeah. All right, y'all, so I am gonna go now because I want to fold these clothes.